Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, is our first ninja commander, so let's build a deck around her, eh? Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, is a 1/3 for 3 legendary creature human ninja with commander ninjutsu. For a blue and a black, you return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand and put her on the battlefield from your hand or the command zone tapped and attacking instead. Whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to a player, you reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand, and each opponent loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost. So some things to look at are returning the unblocked creature to our hand, essentially drawing with combat damage, each opponent losing life based on that draw, but most importantly, the commander ninjutsu means no commander tax. Tax evasion much? So what we should look for is unblockable creatures, recasting the creatures like entering the battlefield or leaving the battlefield, beneficial combat damage, high costing spells I guess, oh, and ninjas. Firstly we need ninjas. Lots of ninjas. All the ninjas. If ninja is on the card, put it in the deck. We've got a tutor ninja, a grave digging ninja, a mini ninja, a copycat ninja, a stealing ninja, a killing ninja, a bouncing ninja, and a spying ninja. However, since Yuriko is a bit of a ninja-ist and only benefits fellow ninjas, and there's not enough ninjas to fill a deck, we need some enchantments that can give all of our creatures masks and shurikens to blend right in. You'll notice that the ninjas do stuff when they hit people, so let's try to keep that trend going. Some creatures can double up on drawing cards. We can have some fun like gaining an opponent's dead creatures, exiling a card from an opponent's hand, or just winning the game. Nextly, for any of this to happen, we need to make sure our creatures are unblockable. We could play some boring creatures that happen to be unblockable, or we could be smart and play unblockable creatures that can do multiple things, like Infect, Tutoring, Replaying from the Graveyard, or giving other things unblockable. Oh look, this one can make other creatures unblockable. So let's get some better creatures and make them unblockable. Remember, once the ninjas have ninjutsu, they need to become unblockable to continue being useful. I mean ninjas. There's also some spells and permanents to help with this too. Still, that's not enough to fill the deck, so we need some almost unblockable wannabe ninja creatures. Like things that have Death Touch, or give your things Death Touch, or Fear, and give your things Fear. Shadows, Intimidation, taking away flying from your opponents and only having your creatures be flying. Or just tempting your opponents not to block. Since our ninjas will be more than likely hitting face, feel free to buff them with some equipment. Or just have the equipment turn into a scary demon. Lastly, we can put in some fat spells, I guess, just in case we draw them with Yuriko's ninja proc. Just a reminder that Demir sucks at ramp. Just saying. Oh yeah, and since opponents will be losing life, don't forget to add this butte. And I really shouldn't have to mention putting in these. In conclusion, Yuriko looks like fun, and even though I have a tough time to justify playing 2-color commanders that aren't in green, the ability to ignore commander attacks helps this issue out greatly. Ninjas are a cool mechanic, and I'm happy to see Yuriko fit the role of head ninja commander so perfectly. So, tell me what you think, what I did wrong or forgot to mention, or whatever in the comments. Bye now.